Yeah, it's pretty fun, especially executing it in practice. Just working at it, getting reps at it has been good, and to finally do it in the game is a great feeling, especially when it's a touchdown.
What's the key on that? Is it a feel thing? Is it being prepared in certain ways ahead of time?
Yeah, I mean, with those type of plays, everyone is going to be different. So it's just finding the best release, and getting out there and getting the play started.
As you stepped into this role as starting center and kind of finding your voice as a leader, 6 games in, how have you grown, in that to this point?
Yeah, I really embraced the role, starting from back to spring ball when I first moved over to the center. It was a bit challenging, but, with my teammates and the guys in the O-line room just helping me, pushing me to be the best that I can be has been a great switch over from guard to center. Obviously at center you have a lot more on your plate, but I've embraced the role and I just trust the guys around me that if, I fall short, they'll pick me up.
And how's the relationship grown with Dylan and even just the feel of, snapping him the ball?
Yeah, it's been good. Dylan, like I've said before, like is like one of the people I'm closest to on this team, and with that center quarterback rapport, it has to be top notch. Because if there's no relationship off the field, then it'll show up on game day on the field. So it's been a great relationship, just between me and him at quarterback.
And it was just up here. How much, pride do you guys take in knowing that he's having a great season?
Yeah, I mean, me and Emmett came in together. That's somebody I consider myself close to as well. We took our official visit together. We moved in here together. Even before Coach Rule got here, it was our class was a small, tight class. So just seeing Emmett have all the successes, like I just feel nothing but joy for him, and I'm excited for him this week. To go back home and to bring the show on the road.
What have you guys talked about just with that, knowing that he's had this one circled for a while?
It hasn't been too much talking about it, but I know he's going to go out there and just do his thing. As long as we give him the line of scrimmage, he's going to do whatever he feels comfortable doing.
Hey, Justin, I'm curious, what are these new planes like Coach Will talked about that you guys are going on road trips and how much more space and nice are the planes?
Yeah, they're pretty nice. That's more of a Coach Rule question, but it's pretty nice just being on the plane, especially coming back from a win as well.
You get the lay flat seats and all
Yeah.
that.
You guys talk about teaming in offense all off season, I'm sure, and to have a moment like Saturday where you come from behind and have a drive like that, how big can that be going forward?
Yeah, it's just really executing it in practice. All spring we've worked. That was one of our main focuses was 2 minute and improving 2 minute, and just executing it in practice. Then it shows up on game day.
Hey, how much do you like it as a lineman and as a line in general when you guys go into a game with a plan like you did against Maryland to establish the run?
I feel like we go into each week, with the same mindset. No matter who the opponent is, that we're gonna attack the runs, and that's our goal going into every week. Thank you.